Hello, Geminis, and welcome to the Introvert Empress Tarot. This is your monthly reading for February 2023. Geminis, this is a money, career, and finance reading, and will focus mainly on that. And towards the end of the reading, we'll also see what you need to know regarding any significant relationship in your lives at this time. Geminis, this is a general reading, and the messages may resonate with you. Some of the messages may resonate with you, or none of the messages may resonate with you, and that is perfectly all right. What you need to understand, Gemini, is that when you watch your sun sign readings, some of the messages may be for you, but if you watch your moon, rising, and Venus signs messages along with your sun sign, then you'll get a complete set of messages, and hopefully more messages will resonate with you. So whatever the case may be, Geminis, if the messages resonate in this reading, they don't resonate, then please make sure that you're also watching your moon, rising, and Venus signs readings on my channel, and I will leave a link in the description box of this video from where you can check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, and then check those readings as well, and hopefully more messages will resonate with you. Geminis, this is again a general reading, and this is a general reading, and take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Also, Geminis, the love and relationship portion of the reading will be again a general reading for your relationships in your life. Now, it can be for your friendships, for your family relationships, or in a love situation. So take the messages that resonate with you. Also, Geminis, I hope you are watching the daily tarot messages that I have been sharing every day on this channel under the short tab of this channel, where these messages are for your general money, career, love and relationship, and I hope you're watching them every day, and if you like these messages, then please let me know in the comment section. Please give the video a like, please share the video, and also, Geminis, most importantly, please subscribe to this channel. Let's begin, Gemini. So I will be doing this reading in two parts. Firstly, we'll see what you need to know regarding anything that is tied up with your money, for your money, career, work, finances, and later from these cards we'll see what you need to know regarding your love and relationship portion of the reading. I will begin with the finance portion, the work, money, career, finance portion first. I'll take one card from this oracle and deck, and three cards from the tarot, and then read the cards together to get your messages. Let's begin. This is for Geminis for February 2023. This is for their money, career, work, finance, anything that is tied up with their money for February 2023. What does Gemini need to know? This is for February 2023. For the zodiac sign of Geminis. This is for Geminis for February 2023 for their money, finances, work, career, anything that is tied up with their money for February 2023. So I'll quickly show you the cards from the oracle deck. We have this beautiful card which says fairy spotting, and it says it's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. This is your oracle message. The first card from the tarot is the Six of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the major arcana, the Star. The bottom of the deck is Three of Wands. So, the first message that I want to share with you, Geminis, is from this Oracle card, and the last line is in it says, "Believing is seeing, believing is seeing." So, that is very prominent. That is very, like it is standing out to me from this entire message. So, for some of you Geminis, February is a month where you need to believe in yourself first. You need to believe before you want people to start believing in you. So this is a very specific message. Now I am getting this message for those Geminis who are starting something of their own, and who also for those of you who are working in offices in different in who are working for somebody, let's say, and you are waiting for that breakthrough. You are waiting for that breakthrough to happen in your career. Either you're working for somebody or you are working for yourself in your business, it doesn't matter. But some of you, for the month of February is a month where you need to focus on yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you have the skills, that you are capable, and yeah, you have what it takes. You have what it takes. That is also very strongly coming. And for some of you Geminis, you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the expertise, you have the training, but you are waiting for this breakthrough. You need to have um, you need to have confidence in yourself. You need to have self belief is very important in the month of February. For some of you Geminis, there is always this energy of confusion or self doubt with you when you're doing your work, and when you're starting an assignment, when you are creating something. If you work for yourself, always start with this energy of self doubt, where what if it doesn't work, what if I'm unable to complete it. This energy is what you start with. And February is a month where I think for some of you Geminis, this has to change this mindset. If you carry this mindset with your work, then it has to change. You have to make a shift. You have to make a shift in your thought, the way you think about yourself, the way you believe in yourself, the way you judge yourself. All these things need to shift towards the positive, where you believe in yourself, you have confidence in yourself, and you have this positivity in yourself, that you know what your skills are, you know what you can do. And that is where the confidence comes, because when you are skilled in a particular task, when you have the knowledge, then there is no energy of self doubt. Because for some of you Geminis, what I'm also getting right now is that this self doubt or this low confidence comes from the fact that you may have the necessary skills, you may have the training, you may have the expertise, you may have the knowledge or the know how, but some of you are not putting it into existence. You're not doing what you want to do. You're not taking the first step of starting something. If that is what you want to do, you're not applying your what all you know. You're not applying your skills, you're not making it happen. So if you do not take the first step, then you're not crossing the boundary. And what remains with you is this energy of what if, because you are not trying. That is why you are left with the what ifs, because you do not know. although you have the necessary training, skill, or know-how or knowledge, or whatever the case may be, but since you're not applying it into something, or you're not making use of it, you do not know how it's going to work for you. So that is why, in that scenario, you are always left with this energy of what if, should I, or what if, will it work, because you're not trying it. This is again a very specific message. So for Geminis who are in this energy of self doubt, even though you know that you can do it, or you have been trained for doing this thing, the month of February is a month where, first of all, you have to make a shift in your thoughts, in your thought pattern, where you start saying positive things about yourself. You start saying positive things to yourself when it comes to your confidence. When the energy of self doubt hits, you start with at least one positive thought about yourself, about your skill, about your knowledge, about all that you can do. So that will help you shift your thought into a positive way of thinking. Now, secondly, Geminis, the month of February is very important to put all that you know, the knowledge that you have, into practice, into starting something, if that is what you have been wanting to do. The thing is that the knowledge that you have, it has to be applied into something. So February is a month where you should be applying this thing, so that you can feel, you can experience what is on the other side of the wall, what is on the other side of this thing, where you can see the results based on your skill, and that will give you more confidence, and will help you to motivate to move forward. So this is a very specific message for some of you Geminis, and it is very important for the month of February. And I hope these messages reach the Geminis who are needing these messages whenever you watch this reading. So let's move on to the tarot, and we have the Six of Cups. So the month of February will be a month for some of you Geminis, where the seeds that you have planted, will be solidified, and it will be your foundation, your basic knowledge, the basics will get very strong. The basics will get very strong. We see the roots like very deep in the soil, and they are spreading, and they are very healthy, they are growing, they're expanding, and the roots are finding soil to grab onto, to become stronger, so that the tree that is growing becomes stronger, becomes nourished. And because of these roots, you see the growth over here above the soil. So for some of you Geminis, February is a month where something that you had started previously, something that you have already started in the previous months, is taking deep roots, and it is growing. It is growing. Although for some of you Geminis, the growth that you see above the soil is not as significant as the growth that we see below the soil. So in this situation, for some of you Geminis, the growth that you are seeing in terms of the actual business, or actual growth in your career, is not as significant. It is there, but it is not as significant as the work that you have been putting in this growth, the work and the resources that you have been putting in this growth. But the thing is that what is happening simultaneously is that your foundation, your basics are getting stronger, and that is also providing nourishment to what is growing above the soil. For some of you Geminis, what I'm also seeing is that the growth is steady, slow but steady. And when the growth is slow and steady, you do not see a significant difference in the growth, but it is growing definitely. Now, the second message from the Six of Cups that I'm getting for you, Geminis, is very specific again. For some of you, Geminis, you need to make sure that you need to, the reason that you're not, the reason that you're not seeing growth in real time in your work is because you need to pay attention to what your foundation is. You need to make sure that the skills that we see multicolored roots here. So for some of you Geminis who are working for somebody in offices and all, you need to expand your skill. You need to maybe take courses to come up to date, so that what all that you learn is, you need to diversify. That is what I was looking for. So you need to diversify your skills. You need to learn. I am getting this message heavily for those Geminis who are working in the technical field, and with new technology coming out so frequently, you need to update your skills. That is why you need to expand your roots. You need to diversify. You need to expand your skills. You need to learn more skills. Some of you Geminis may feel the need to take a few courses along with your work, so that you are up to date with what is happening with new technologies, with which you can not only work more efficiently, but this expanding your skills will also help you expand your career, and learning new skills, which are, and being up to date with what is there in the market, in the job market, in the technology, in the field of technology that is applied to different businesses. You will help It will help you in growing your career. For example, if you'd like to, after learning all these skills, and you feel that these skills will be more useful if you change your career, or if you get a different job in a different company where these skills are required, then learning these skills will help you easily find a job that is up to your caliber. So the messages, Geminis, can be very specific. So please take the messages that resonate with you. If the messages do not resonate, then also that is perfectly all right. No need to worry. You need to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs messages in that case, and hopefully those messages will resonate with you. Now, the next message for you, Geminis, is from the Queen of Wands. Now, I am connecting with those Geminis who are business owners, and yours is established business. And for the February will be a month where you need to be extra protective of what all that you have achieved, what all that you have made. I'm also seeing you need to protect your material resources. You need to protect your material resources along with the money. You need to also protect your money. So this again is a very specific message for some of you Geminis, and I hope you get these messages whenever you watch this reading. And the Queen of Wands, Gemini, is here. The snake is protecting its eggs and also the wand. And what I'm seeing is that you need to also protect what you are working on. If Geminis, you are working on a particular idea, or any partnerships or any contracts, then you need to protect those. You need to protect those in the sense that you do not divulge this information before it becomes a reality, before it comes into existence. Do not talk about your plans. Do not share your business ideas. Do not share your what new that is happening in terms of signing contracts, partnerships and things like that. And also in terms of like new products, if you are somebody who is in the creative field where you introduce new products in the market through your business. So work quietly and protect the ideas, protect what you are planning. That is a very specific message. And money wise, Gemini's, February is going to be very blessed for you, and you just have to protect, you just have to work smartly so that the unique ideas that you are so good at implementing implementing in a job that you have is like stays unique to you before it becomes reality. The next message that I have for you, Geminis, is from the major arcana, the star, and the first message that I'm getting with this card here is that money for some of you Geminis in February will be very good. Money will be very abundant, and I'm also getting that you will be able to indulge in the material with this money. So you'll have enough money to take care of the business needs, of the work needs, but you'll also have enough to spend on the things that you want, on the material things that you want. Now, the second message that I have for you Geminis with the star card here is for those Geminis who are looking for a change in their career, who are looking for a job switch. February is a very favorable month for you Geminis if you are looking for a job change. The energy is very positive, and the energy is very positive. So if you Geminis are looking for a change in job, then make sure that you not make any rash decisions, either like resigning from your old job and accepting a new job. Both these decisions have to be made with a sound, stable, and very with lots of thoughtfulness and stable mind. You need to weigh in the pros and the cons and the long-term repercussions of your decisions on you, your family, your whatever detrimental factors that you take care into before deciding on these important matters. But for those Geminis who are looking for a job change, change in jobs, February is a very supporting month, and that is the message for you now. For some of you Geminis, what I'm also getting with this star card is that you will be starting new. For some of you Geminis, as I said previously, if you want a change in job, then February is very supportive because you can start looking for jobs. You may find offers that really appeal to you, that really suit your skills. And for some of you Geminis, you'll be successfully switching into a career of your choice in the month of February, and it will not only help you explore different explore the horizon when it comes to your work, when it comes to applying your skills, learning new things at the same time, and for some of you Geminis, what I'm also getting through this star card is that you will be working in the month of February. If you're changing into a new job, you will be working to a diverse clientele, and it will be very different, and it will be very positively charged for you, and it will be a breath of fresh air for some of you Geminis. This again is a very specific message for some of you Geminis for the month of February. So the next message that I have for you Geminis is from the bottom of the deck, which is the Three of Wands. Now, for some of you Geminis, February can be a month. February can be a month where some kind of stagnation may happen when it comes to new ideas. Like for some of you Geminis working in the creative field, I'm getting heavily with advertising media, where you have to work with new ideas, challenging new ideas, which will be very different but will be well received. February can be a month where you'll be challenged with new ideas, and there can be a stagnation. There can be a stagnation at your workplace, in your work, and it's like it's for some of you Geminis. What I'm also getting with this message is that you have the ideas, but you are bound. You have the ideas with you, but you are bound by by the rules, regulations, things that bind you to stay in context or stay with the storyline or some things like that. So for I'm also getting this message for those Geminis who are writing a book, or who have been writing a book for quite some time, or who are writers, and you have ideas for your new book. Now, for you Geminis who are into writing, who love to express by writing, either professionally, or just as a way of expression. February is a month where you will be very creative. You will be very creative. Now, for those Geminis who are writing professionally, the challenge for you in February will be that the ideas that you have for your writing, they are limited by either the theme that you are asked to work on, or some kind of rules, some kind of foundation, some kind of boundaries, which make you limit your idea when it comes to writing it. And for some of you Geminis, you're also bound by contracts that you have already signed for, let's say, your next book, and that is why you have to stick to a particular theme, or to a series, to the storyline. But the bottom line is that you will be abundant with creative ideas, with lots of plots and twists. And February will be a month where creativity, your ideas will flow very naturally. And for some of you Geminis, what I'm also getting is that the ideas that you get, ideas that you get for your writing, please note it down. Please note it down, because although at this time for some of you, you may not be able to apply these ideas in your work, but definitely noting it down will help you, will help you in some other way, where you can go back to these ideas that came to you, if you have written it down in a journal. And then maybe you can start something from that idea, or use that idea in some storyline. So these are all the messages that I have for you Geminis when it comes to your work, money, career, finance portion for February 2023. I hope these messages resonated with you, and please subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment, and like the video if you like these readings. And also, if the messages resonate with you, then please leave me a comment and let me know. And that's that. So let's quickly see what you need to know regarding any significant relationship in your lives in the month of February 2023. Geminis, I will be using an oracle deck for this portion, and a tarot deck. For the oracle portion, I'm using this chakra cards for belief change, and I will be using the guidebook to read the message. And let's begin. So this is for Geminis for their love and relationship. Cards are flying. I want to shuffle before picking one. So this is for Geminis for February 2023. This is for Geminis for February 2023. This is for Geminis for February 2023 for their love and relationship. Any messages for their relationship for February 2023? What does Gemini need to know? So I'll quickly show you the cards from the oracle. We have the sacral chakra and it says emotions. It is the water element. And the back of the card says emotions. It is safe for me to feel emotion as I experience relationship with myself, others, and the universe. Emotion is there as a useful tool to give me information. As I listen to and name my emotions and become clear about the messages and beliefs behind them, I liberate myself. The bottom message says, I feel. So I will be reading the meaning of this card from the guidebook, but before that, let's see what we have from the tarot. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Major Arcana, card number one, the Magician. And we have another Major Arcana, the Hermit, card number nine. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So let's quickly see what this Sacral Chakra card says. This is the card of emotions, and okay, emotions, sacral chakra, emotions. As young children, we are taught not to cry. Our anger is rejected, our upset belittled. So many of us resist emotional expression because we have been conditioned to do so, and because emotion builds up emotion, we become afraid of it consuming us. It is time to build a better relationship with emotion, including your emotional self. What have you been holding on to? Which emotion persists? Any negative emotion informs you of a belief you are subscribing to that does not serve you. Acknowledging and accepting that the feeling is there is a huge start. And I mean, really acknowledging and accepting it. Allow it to be there and listen. Your emotional responses depend upon your perceptions. Is there another way of perceiving this event or circumstance? Listen to what your emotion is telling you, then ask yourself lovingly what it is that you need. Perhaps you have always needed this. You are your own greatest gift, so give to yourself what you need and thank your emotion for guiding you. It's just feedback, nothing more and nothing less. But addressing it, discovering, and honoring the insights puts you back in the flow of life. This card also talks about what action you should take in this aspect. I'll read this action part. Align with the beliefs on the card, then turn inward. What has been holding you back? Allow yourself to feel into the emotion as if it is just energy desiring to express itself. Where is it in your body? How big? What shape? What color? What texture? If it could speak or move, what would it say? What would it do? Be with it with love and non judgment and allow it its expression. Thank it. You may have just found some beliefs to clear. So, Gemini's, what I'm getting heavily for you for the month of February when it comes to relationships in your life is expression. accepting, acknowledging, and and showing and feeling, all that is related to emotions, conditioning, as the message from the guidebook said, it is a lot about conditioning, how we are conditioned from our childhood when it comes to emotions. And that is all, that is what we learn, that is what we learn in our early years, how to deal with emotions, because of our conditioning, and that becomes a habit. So Gemini's, the month of February is the month where I think meditation is going to be very useful or beneficial for some of you Geminis, and also acknowledging and um, firstly acknowledging how you're feeling, why what you're feeling, how you're feeling when it comes to anger, when it comes to sadness, when it comes to happiness. Happiness is very important. We need to acknowledge our emotions, because that is like, when you acknowledge something, it becomes real. And for some of you Geminis, what I'm seeing is that there has been a long many years of conditioning where self-expression, or showing how you felt, was not encouraged. Showing how you felt for different emotional situations was never encouraged. And that has what is deeply rooted in your mind and in your heart for some of you Geminis. And February is a month where we have to start taking like small steps, baby steps in starting to understand these emotions that we feel. And for some of you Geminis, what I'm also feeling is that with all this emotional, like not acknowledging your emotions, or the way we have been conditioned from a very early years, there is a challenge. It is a challenge for you to self-express. It is a challenge for you to express your emotions in front of others. It is a challenge for you to acknowledge your emotions in front of others. And for you Geminis, February is a month where if you start giving time to your emotions, if you start acknowledging what you're feeling as real things that is happening, because of which the feelings are coming, that is going to help you. That is going to help you not only understanding what you're feeling in a better way, but it is also going to help you express yourself to others. It is also going to help you perceive different emotions when you are in a social situation, if that is what is happening for you. And for some of you Geminis, what I'm also getting with this emotions card is that it is a challenge for you to accept praise. It is a challenge for you to accept praise, or when people say good things to you, it is a challenge for you to acknowledge it, and feel good about yourself. So for some of you Geminis, if you meditate, or if you meditate, or give time to yourself in the month of February, where you start acknowledging these emotions, and you talk to yourself when you feel something in this time. You talk about your different, like any experience where you felt where you felt very happy. Now happiness again is an emotion, and then talking to yourself, saying it in words, that I felt happy when that happened, that thing made me very happy, that person's praise for me made me feel very happy or made me feel very emotional. So that talking is going to help you a lot. Talking is going to help you understand and come to terms with acknowledging these emotions a lot. Now, this is a very specific message, and I hope these messages reach the people who need these messages whenever you watch this reading. Now, the first message from the tarot that we have here is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, with this, what I'm clearly getting is that Geminis, the month of February will be a month where some of you Geminis who are single and not attached to anybody in a romantic relationship, you will be focusing on making money, focusing on your work, focusing on for focusing on yourself, your work, all that is centered to you. I'm not saying it in a selfish way, but what I'm saying is that you will not be using your time or using your energy in engaging in a romantic relationship, because you're not looking for one in the month of February. Now, what all you'll be doing is that you will be taking care of yourself, you'll be taking care of your work, you will be making sure that you are doing your job well, so that the money that comes to you makes you very happy, and you'll be focusing on making money. You will also be using the money that you make in doing the things for yourself that bring really real joy and happiness to you. It doesn't matter if it's in a small way, but using the things using your resources in spending on the things that bring you happiness will be your focus, along with taking care of your work, focusing on your work, making money, looking good and looking good and beautiful, and looking good and attractive, but not looking for a relationship in the month of February. The next message that I have for you, Geminis, is from the Major Arcana, the Magician, card number 1. Now, February is a month. February is a month where I'm getting this for Geminis who are in a family's situation where there has been some rough times in your relationships, in your personal relationships with your family, and February is a month. Now, I am getting this message specifically for those Geminis who have been cut off for families, who have been cut off for families with their families for quite some time. For some reason, for some of you, you were very busy that and you work in different cities from where your families live, and you have been cut off from them or distant from them for quite some time. But February is a month where reconnecting or the energy is very supportive for you if you would like to make reconnections with your family, and particularly improve relationships with the people who are close to you in your family and who matter to you the most. February is a month, Gemini's, where you have all the resources in terms of energy and material resources to go visit your family if that is what you want to do. If you live away, so obviously, if you live away from your family, go visit your family. You will be able to do that and spend time with them. For some of you Geminis, what I'm also getting in this situation is that taking care of family matters will also be very important in the month of family. Sorry, in when it comes to family relationships, there can be a situation where you'll have to uh, you will be a part of the decision making thing where it comes to a family house. For some of you, how the money should be invested, things like that. I don't know, like there may be you will be involved in deciding something when it comes to your closest relationships. I am getting this in a family situation for you Geminis. Now, the next message that I have for you Geminis is from another major arcana, the Hermit. For some of you Geminis, February is a month where you I am connecting to those Geminis who have been single for quite some time, and you are single because this is the choice that you made. You are single by choice. Now February is a month where I see you ready to come out of hibernation. You Geminis will be ready to meet people, date, and mingle with people, go out. And February is a month where for some of you Geminis, you have been planning. February is a month of planning where once February ends, you decide to become more social, go out, meet people, at least like be willing to meet new people. So this is all that I have for you, Geminis. Now, the bottom of the deck is the rods, or eight of wands. Now, the month of February will be a month where communication will be where there will be a lot of communication. That is what I'm saying. There will be lots of communication. Now for some of you Geminis, this communication can be a very light-hearted back and forth type of communication. And so for some of you Geminis, it can be on a serious note. I'm also getting this for you Geminis who are into online dating, meeting people online, connecting with people online, and communicating with them throughout the day via text messages. For you Geminis, the messages will be like you will be busy communicating with people. You will be busy communicating with people. Now, for you Geminis who are in this online dating scenario where you want to meet people through online, but you want to meet genuine people. For some of you Geminis, there will be at least three people in your energy whom you connect with online, who with whom you decide to give it a try, to go out on a physical date, and see how it goes from there. So these are all the messages that I have for you Geminis when it comes to your love and relationship portion of the reading. I hope these messages resonated with you. And Geminis, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you like this reading, and please subscribe to the channel, and share this video, like this video, leave a comment. Also Geminis, watch your moon rising and Venus signs readings as well, so that you get a complete set of messages for the month of February. And also Geminis, watch your daily tarot messages. I am posting it under the shorts tab of my channel, this channel itself, where these messages are for the collective, for general career, money, love, relationship, finances. And let me know how you like these readings as well. Thank you so much Geminis for watching this reading. Take very good care of yourselves. I will see you next time.